Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of High Hopes Motivation with Egidio Sardinia. Today's topic is trusting the process. So guys, straight to the topic at hand, trusting the process. I know I'm guilty of this as well, a lot of the times myself. In this new era of technology, where everything's just fast-paced and it's instant gratification and we want everything done at our pace and we want to accomplish things now. We want the job now. We want the Spartan body now. We want this now. We want this now. Everything has become so fast paced that we have forgotten that a lot of things in life have a natural order to follow before the manifestation of it in your life. And a lot of the time we either rush the process, which is to the detriment of what we're trying to attain or achieve, or we give up altogether. So guys, what can we do as our part to trusting the process? Well, the first thing is to identify what your goal is. Once you know whatever your goal is, you fill in the blank, whether it's to attain a certain fitness level, whether it's to get a new job, whether it's to become the best version of yourself, whatever that may be for you. You've got your goal in mind. Now you put a plan of action. You've got your planning in order. You've got your steps that you've put in place towards attaining your goal. Now you got to put the effort in. You've got to put the effort in and you've got to be patient. Now what a lot of people do is they're all amped up. They've got their goal in mind. They put their steps in place, a couple of weeks go by, they're a champ at it, but then they don't get the results that they want instantaneously. So one of two things either happens. They get impatient and they try and rush the process. And rushing most of the time leads to you screwing up and leads to you actually making mistakes. And the second thing is people give up. I'd say that's the biggest killer of dreams. The biggest killer of goals is people give up way too soon before their moment. I've seen it way too many times where they would have just gone a bit further and they would have attained their goal. So I feel it's very important once you've got your goal, you've got your plan of action, now you've got to start working. You've got to start grafting. And once you put this effort in, it will slowly start accumulating. You'll get the ball rolling. And with time and patience, the next process will unfold. I like to always use a comparison of nature because nature is your best example of showing us how the natural order of things work. So for example, when you plant a seed in the ground, you're going to start putting water, it will get sunlight every day, but you're not going to see results straight away. But underneath the surface, the seed is doing some grafting. With that continuous water, sunlight, it's busy germinating. And after some time, it starts to grow and comes through the soil. And then you still have to continue putting water, and it still continues getting sunlight, and it grows bigger and bigger. But here's the catch. If you stop giving the seed water during the process, it's going to die. The seed will die because you're getting impatient. Why is the seed not growing? But underneath the surface, it is busy growing, just where you can't see it yet. And the same applies in life. If you stop watering that seed, just because you don't see the results that you want straight away, that dream, that goal, whatever you're wanting to attain, also dies with it. It's a sad reality, guys, but a lot of people give up just before that seed is about to make that progress and break through the soil, metaphorically speaking, in your life. People give up. And it's a harsh reality. But that is where trusting the process comes in. Continually putting in that effort and then waiting for the natural order of things to take its place. And then the next step will unfold. So guys, what do we do when the process is taking long? Well, it's pretty basic what I'm saying, and it's easier said than done, but you got to be patient. You got to keep working on your goal, and you got to keep following that plan of action. Now, life has an uncanny way of bringing you the next step when you are ready for it. A lot of the time, we're not ready to receive that step yet. We just got to keep working until the next step unfolds, until we're ready for it. And life will bring you with that next opportunity to move forward. But the problem is a lot of people give up when they encounter these difficult problems or these setbacks. So I always like to use Cristiano Ronaldo as an example. His career took a span of maybe 10 years until he actually came into focus at Sporting Lisbon, where they were really like, okay, this kid is going to be something amazing. He started out as a little boy playing in Madeira on the roads, on the pebbles, having this dream, this end goal in sight, and people used to make fun of him, but he knew that's where he wanted to be. And he had a plan of action. He kept on working on himself. He kept on training insanely, and he just stuck to his plan of action. And fast forward to where he is today, it was just hard work ethic, stuck to his plan of action, and had patience. There was a lot of times where I'm sure he wanted to give up, but he just kept pushing through because he knew the process will unfold. And each step of his life, when he was ready for it, unfolded to the next step, where he played for Sporting Lisbon Academy. And then Man United spotted him. And then he went on to Real Madrid, and his career just kept on getting better and better and better. So it's the same with our goals, guys. You just got to stick to your plan of action. You got to graft, and those tough times will come. I know it's tough, but you just got to push through, and eventually you will start to see the fruits of your labor. So basically, to summarize, guys, is that it's not necessarily a walk in the park. It does take effort. It does take patience. And it does take willpower to achieve your goals, to achieve your dreams, to attain something great in life. And go, as a test, go speak to anyone who's close to you or who you admire, who's achieved something great in life, and ask them if they had an easy road to get to where they were. And I can almost guarantee you they would have told you there was times where they wanted to give up. There were times where they wanted to throw in the towel, but something inside them just said, keep on going, keep on working, stick to the plan. And life just carried on unfolding for them. And it will be the same for you guys. I urge you to have an action plan. Once you've got your goal, put a plan of action together. Stick to those steps to attaining those goals, whether it may mean you are achieving smaller goals to get to the bigger goal, but each step will get you to that bigger goal eventually, because you won't be ready for the attainment of the end goal yet. You first have to climb the ladder to get there, and that is the process that needs to unfold. So I really do urge of all of you to stick to the process. Stay patient, work hard, and walk by faith and not by sight. A lot of the time, we forget about that when we are in this process. And like I always like to say, it is better to wait and have things fall into place than to give up and have things fall apart. So guys, thanks for giving my video a watch. I really hope there is maybe something in here for someone to utilize in their situation. Maybe someone who is going through a patch in their life where they feel like the process is taking long, and maybe something in here can inspire you. If you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, please give it a subscribe and a like. Please comment below in the comment section for content that you guys would like me to put together. Always like to end my videos with, have high hopes, guys.